Oh man, that is windy. Bloody hell. Wait, is that still recording? I think I heard that on record. I'm almost positive I heard that on record. No, I didn't. No, I did not. Okay, so that looks good to me. Oh, bloody hell. So, oh my god. It has been a very long time since I've updated It May Be Thinking Time, this channel. And it's for a pretty good reason. I kind of gave up on this channel just because I was in a big period of my life and I'm still kind of working through it, of where I feel so uncomfortable within myself and just, I feel a bit mad, to be honest. Sometimes I have periods of just feeling like everyone thinks I'm crazy, which is something I really need to work on. So I get very self-conscious about the way I present myself, about my thoughts and the way I see the world, really. And I think people see me as being crazy, or me being just not in touch, or a loser, I suppose, is the word I'm thinking of. And it could be true, I think there's a lot of things I need to work on and sort of stand up to. And so I'd given up on this channel just because of how embarrassing I felt, with all the content on here and how all the shifts I've been going through with this channel. I started this channel at the start of 2016 when I was 18 years old. I'm now 22, and this channel is, I have my photography channel, but this channel is the channel for me. It's literally just for me. It doesn't have any subscribers, it doesn't have any views, it doesn't have anything. This is just the channel where I upload my thoughts and feelings about the world and myself, which I think is an important thing to do. When I flicked through the iPad, the tablet of my parents, I was going through and I said to my dad, we were talking about keeping a log of your life, I was keeping, what am I trying to say, keeping a record of your life. And I told him, oh crap, yeah, I've got this channel that I started at 18 years old, and I have videos of my thoughts back when I was 18. When I watch those now, my thoughts are completely different. There's some things I feel the same about, how the world's crazy, but there's some differences I have now compared to then. And I showed him, and he thought it was really interesting that I kept some sort of video diary of how I felt during my life. And looking at it, I was like, damn, yeah, this is super important. It makes me feel uncomfortable and it's cringy at the time and stuff, but I think it's kind of invaluable how I can get information and see how I was acting and see how I talked and things. And the way I present myself on camera is getting a lot better over the years. It's still not perfect. I'm very stuttery and a bit robotic sometimes, and I can't really fluctuate in my emotions through camera, but it's definitely gotten a lot better. Speaking to a camera is never going to be like speaking to a person or speaking to yourself, but that's just the way it is, and I'm getting used to it, definitely. Can take another maybe 4 years and I'll be there. But yeah, so the current moment of my life, obviously it's the lockdown. It's the 5th week of the lockdown right now, and the virus. Crazy time to be alive. I'm honestly thankful about the lockdown. It's let me get out of the city. It's let me get out of a situation I really didn't want to be in, and I kind of just accepted that it was the only way it could be, and I'm so glad I got out of the situation. I really wasn't happy, and also just college and things for me, I really lost motivation for it, and I still have. I need to figure out what I'm doing with that. I'm still enjoying photographing as usual, but there's a lot of things I need to work on within myself. I realize there's definitely some sort of mood swing problem that I have, and not just a mood swing, like a severe sort of up and down, and I really link that to heavy ecstasy use and smoking a lot of weed when I was in my late teens. I think that definitely fucked up my emotions. They're completely erratic. I can be really sky high and next minute super low, and the lowness can last for days and the erraticness can last for days, but they just flip and flip and flip and flip, and it doesn't matter how much sleep I get, it doesn't matter how healthy I am, if I get exercise, if I'm doing productive things, it just happens. And when it happens, I fucking hate everything, and I just want to be in my room by myself, and I do not want to leave. Did I just hear that camera flick? Did I just hear that turn off? It keeps making a click noise. What is that? No, it's still recording. Alright, fuck it. That'll do. No, yeah, so I'm realizing there's definitely some issue. Before I thought, once I get to this point and I work on myself and I eat better and I do stuff when I find a hobby or a passion in life, that'll go away, and it hasn't. It gets really bad sometimes. And it doesn't help that I have severe anxiety all the time, 24/7, it never stops. So I'm constantly anxious, I'm constantly overthinking everything, I'm not comfortable within myself. When I'm sitting by myself, my mind just is like this all the time. linked again to my late teen drugs that I used. I wish I didn't do it, but you know, you can't take away the past. It opened my mind to a lot of shit, but it made me so self-conscious, so self-aware in a way that I can't progress in my life at all, and just really paranoid and depressed a lot of the time. So I just want to get out of that point in my life. Like right now I'm not on a dip. This is me. This is good me. Like this is high me, and it doesn't even seem like, you know, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily happy, but this is good me right now. If I was in a dip, I couldn't record a video. I'd be so self-conscious and so anxious and so paranoid, and I hate letting people sort of tune into that and see that weakness within me, because that's one of my biggest weaknesses. Some other things I need to update on myself is my vision is the same as always. It's really obscured and fucked. Again, from late teens ecstasy use and weed use, my vision is still very much messed up. Not from how it was when I was younger at all. Still super dry, liney, and I feel completely disconnected from what I'm looking at. I'm learning to live with it more. I'm learning to get used to it, but I still can't look people in the eyes very well. It's still as bad as it was. I'm just learning to live with it. What else do I need to do? I just need to cover a few things. It sort of feels like just a visual tick list that I'm hitting in my head just now. It's just because I've thought about this stuff a lot the past few days. I just need to kind of get it out there so I can remember it, because otherwise it'll just go into the abyss and I'll forget all about it. There's a goddamn buzzard up there. Jeez Louise. What else is there? I just made a video for my photography channel because I'm making a book right now, The Time Where Nothing Makes Sense, which I'm not going to let on my photography channel how personal that book is. Obviously it's shot about people in the world and stuff in the lockdown, but it's very personal to me. I shot a lot of the pictures before the coronavirus even broke out and stuff, and it was just a time where nothing makes sense, because the world it's upside down and back to front is the way I'd explain it. Everything that's important is not taught to you, and everything that's not important is taught to you, and everything that's valued is not important, and everything that isn't valued is usually important. That's what I've found in life so far anyway. That seems to be the way it goes. You just kind of have to find things out for yourself, see and just find the things that are important to you. And so this book's really personal. I'm super existential person, so existential. I really don't see the point in life a lot of the times, and I don't enjoy life most of the time. I get on with it. I don't really enjoy it, but this book kind of is letting me understand what things it is that drive me to such a deep low. And there's a lot of things within myself, the pure laziness of myself, the unmotivation to carry on with things, and I don't have any sort of work ethic. These are all things that I really hate within myself that I need to get working on, and I'm trying. But these dips keep bashing my ass. Especially right now, I have a routine of working in the garden, helping out, doing physical work, exercising, eating healthy. I'm making videos, I'm being creative, I'm photographing, I'm doing everything. I'm hitting all the boxes. And yeah, I still have these dips, and that's what I'm realizing. There is an actual problem here. This is not just me not working on myself. There is a genuine issue here that was brought up through my late teen drug use. How many times have I goddamn said that? But yeah, that is something I think about every day and will always think about. Well, not always, I think that's an exaggeration, but the next while still, it's been a good 3 years. Oh shit, yeah, wow, it's been 3 years since I properly did drugs heavy. I've experimented once or twice since then in small doses. But yeah, let's just ignore those. 3 years since I really did drugs heavy. And I've definitely felt my mind is a lot calmer. And calm is not the right word, because it's not calm, it's an absolute shit show. But it's a lot less than it was before. I couldn't sit on a bus without earphones, and I could not have a second of silence. My mind was just so loud, and it's still incredibly loud. I can't sit with myself. I'm constantly just like need to escape the sort of feelings and thoughts, but you know, I'm getting better at it. Hopefully I can be good at it one day. I just think it's interesting. Like, I have all this fucking shit with my mind, and it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. And I just wonder, when I saw something on the internet a couple months ago, and there's people in the world that don't have a voice that chatters to them in their head, I was like, how the fuck is that possible? I understand people, they might only have one voice in their head chatting to them. I don't have that. I have many. It's my own voice, but just so many layers to it. But people that don't have an inner subconscious thing, they just look at something and think stone, or they think I'll pick that up. Or that's a very basic example. It sounds like I'm putting those people down. I'm not. But they think about the thing that they're doing. They're very in the moment, and they're very present. It's, the last time I can think I was present, I was probably 17 years old. Or a split second when I was last year in the summer, I maybe had about a minute of being present, and those were the last 2 times I can remember being present. Yeah, I had a coffee about an hour ago. That's why I'm talking like I'm like so yeah, I just thought it was time to update this channel, because it seems like, as much as I keep thinking this channel is going to die and I'm going to give up on it because I'm so embarrassed about it, I think if I can just live through the embarrassment and get more comfortable with myself, I am the goofy bastard that is Vincent. You know, I always think, why am I such, the way I move, the way I look, the way I talk, the way I think, everything's goofy and awkward. But I guess that's just me, and I guess I just need to stick through it and realize the value of this channel and realize the value of the information for myself, because I don't think many people document themselves enough. They can maybe document themselves on Snapchat and Instagram and shit, but I mean really document themselves on a deeper level, and I think that is very, very important. I think I might leave it at that. Is there anything else? Not that I can think of. I think I managed to bash that out. It's good actually getting in touch with my feelings, and it takes me to be out in the middle of nowhere, cycling somewhere, up in the Highlands of Scotland, to actually be able to speak my emotions. I'm a very paranoid person. If I know anyone is in the vicinity at all, and the potential of them coming back at all to see me, I cannot speak my emotions or feel them. It's just something I really need to work on, and I'm very embarrassed to feel the way I do. So I just need to be out in the middle of nowhere to really express how I feel. That is all. Hopefully I can look back on this video now and see how much progress I've made in the future from this point. But looking back at videos from when I was 18 years old, there is progress. And I'm surprised, because I feel like a failure in my life, but I suppose there's some things that are positive. Yeah, that's all. I'm going to cycle home now, take some camera pictures, take some pictures on my camera. Oh, did I scrape that? No, I didn't. That's not good. Yeah, that's all. I'm going to take a picture of the camera, actually. I feel like that's a good memory to photograph right now. That looks really pretty through the viewfinder. God damn. Sweet. Anyway, I'm going to go home, listen to some music, have a smoothie, probably play some video games, get an early night and get up and do some work in the garden. I'm enjoying lockdown, and there's a lot of people that aren't, and I feel really bad for them, and there's a lot of people in the shits, and I feel bad for them, but it's been super beneficial to me. So yeah, that's it. Peace out. Hopefully I can update this channel again some point in the goddamn timeline. I don't know what I'm going to name this video, but oh well.